How do you trade in less than 30 minutes a day? Is it possible? And is it realistic? Let's talk about that and more right now. Hey there traders, Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 575. I quite often get asked the question, look, Andrew, you say that you trade in 30 minutes or less per day. How do you realistically do that? And can you do that as a new trader? You see, the answer is yes, you can. Of course, that's why we say so. But the problem that I find is so many new people to trading, and look, I did the same, myself 20 plus years ago. The issue that people have is they feel that they should be looking at taking trades all the time. And as a result of that, the fun, the excitement, the movement is often seen on the very short time frame charts, such as like 1 minute charts, 5 minute charts, 15-minute charts. And people feel that they need to be looking at those because that's how they accumulate trades and pips. People still mistakenly count their success in pips, which of course is completely the wrong thing to do. And so when people start out, they think that they need to take lots of little trades. The realization comes when you realize that you're just not making money from that. One, the cost of the spread just gets in the way pretty much on almost every trade you take on the Forex market. Just eats into any profit. Reward to risk is very hard to achieve, or a good reward to risk. And also, just realistically, you tend to find that a lot of people will sit down, they see a trade, or they think they see a trade because they're ready. And so they're taking far too many trades, they're forcing trades because they're sitting there. The other realization is that it's actually not very enjoyable, and you're spending so much time looking at your charts, flicking through charts, getting very stressed when trades are open because you're watching like small moves up and down, going into profit. Then your trade goes against you. Oh my goodness, I need to close it early. And you start doing all these sort of crazy, rash things without, decisions without really a lot of thought or planning behind it. So for me, the answer is less is more. I've been a fan of longer time frame charts. Now, it doesn't mean to say I don't look at shorter time frame. Look, when I hold webinars for my clients, I look at 1 hour charts, etc. 2 hours, sometimes 30 minutes, but not very often. But 90% of my trading is done on the longer time frame charts of like 6 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. And you'll find that those are a lot more enjoyable. There are a lot more reliability within the candles as well, within the charts. Reward to risk is easier. Spread becomes, almost insignificant on so many of those pairs when you're on daily, weekly, monthly time frame charts. So that becomes better, it becomes more reliable. Now, when you know when to look at your charts, now my two preferred times, this is purely my preferred times because of where I live and time of day, etc. 5 p.m. New York time is the best time of day to start looking at your charts. Now, you don't have to be there at that time, but that's when the daily chart changes over. And at that same time, you can look at, not at the beginning of the week, you can look at weekly charts, beginning of the month, look at monthlies, each day, look at daily charts. And then at that same time each day, you can go through and look at 12-hour, 8-hour, 6-hour charts. And that's what I mean in terms of like 30 minutes a day. You could scan through those full time frames really easily in 10, 15 minutes, like very easily. And so my other time frame that I try to look at is 5 a.m. New York time. And at that time, I scan through the 12-hour, the 6-hour, sometimes the 4-hour and the 2-hour charts, and just literally scan through in 10 minutes again and see if there's any suitable trade setups using my strategy. And if you think, well, I can't trade those times, it doesn't matter because the way that we trade is we use limit orders anyway. And as an example, if you're in, let's say, Europe and you say, well, the 5 p.m. New York time close is my night time, I can't trade then, that's fine. Look at placing those trades in your morning time. Sometimes you'll miss out on a few trades if the market takes off in the Asian session, but most of the time you won't, and you'll find that most of the action, of course, will start into the European session and US session. So you can trade those daily charts pretty much wherever you live in the world very, very easily. You don't have to be there at exactly 5 p.m. New York time. So I have clients also who, very busy people who trade just once a week on the weekly charts. If you wanted to, let's say, trade a few times a week, I would pretty much pick a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday's always a bit quiet, or can often be a bit quiet. Start of the week, not a lot happening until like the European and US sessions kick off. And I would probably skip a Friday as well, and focus on 2 or 3 days in the middle of the week. You're going to get your best chance of success and good market movements. So that's how you can trade like just 15, 30 minutes a day, a few days a week, and you'll do very, very well once you know what you're doing. If you'd like to find out how we can help you to do this and how we do this ourselves, I'll put a link here to my masterclass. It's a free on-demand session. Jump on it, have a look through it. It's only 17 minutes. And just to get an understanding of how we trade and what we do. If you've been on that and you'd like to book a call with one of us, you can do that as well. We'll open up a booking calendar where you can book a time to have a chat with us about what we do and if we're a good fit for each other and if we can help you. And lastly, if you're out there looking for a high quality broker, I can highly recommend Blueberry Markets. They have the MT4 and MT5 platform. They're based over in Australia, but they can take clients pretty much anywhere around the world, apart from the US. But anybody else, I have a look at Blueberry Markets, and again, I'll put a link to them here as well. So that's it. Look, it's really important that you enjoy your trading. Do things like this, outside summertime here in New Zealand this time of year, of course, Southern Hemisphere. Go and do things that are enjoyable, and then, you'll really enjoy your trading as well. You can't have your trading being a bind that's, you're glued to your charts, you're glued to your computer. It's just not fun. Less is more. High quality trades, less of them, you'll just do so much better. And again, that's why we do what we do and why we enjoy doing what we do. And it's why it works for so many, thousands of people right around the world, because you can still, have family life, job, travel, whatever it is that you do, and trade at the same time. It's not saying you need to sit there for X number of hours every single day glued to your charts, because let's face it, that's not fun. It's not profitable either. So those two things are very important to get right, of course. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the session. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and any questions you have, please come through to me. I'll see you this time next week. This is Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach, enjoying this beautiful sunshine here in New Zealand in summertime, and also enjoying trading and taking my trades this morning. And that's it until later tonight, my time. See you next week. Bye for now.